I'm live apparently. Yeah, so anyways, I was really thinking about it. I was like, what the fuck are people fighting for? You know? And I don't mean infighting, fighting against, oh, you said this, I said that, whatever, whatever. They said that, we said this. I'm not talking about that kind of fighting. I'm talking about what are you fighting for? Really, personally, what are you fighting for? Are you fighting for freedom, patriotism? Or are you on the other side and fighting for globalization? One world united under totalitarian socialist government, whatever bullshit. I notice so many people, they are confused. You know, you have right-wing people falling into this occult shit, the New Age movement, in some manner along with religion. Okay? Then you have other people that are just, you know, falling right into the occult stuff, the esoteric side of things, and the New Age movement. And I was listening to an Alice Bailey writing this morning, and she was writing in 1960, and I believe the date, or year was, about how they were going to bring the mysteries into religion, and that was going to be brought about through the Masons. So that there was a plan to bring the mysteries through the New Age movement. Because you remember Alice Bailey was one of the, you know, basically founders of the New Age movement. And another Mason, okay, she belonged to, I forgot what kind of lodge they called it. And it's a lodge where both men and women belong to it, okay? And she was the leader of that lodge and whatnot. So anyways, the whole thing is people don't get this whole waking up thing. It's like, oh, I just woke up, I found all this new information. And hey, no, you didn't. You didn't just wake up, okay? Shit was planned for you. Because, listen, to get into this esoteric stuff, you know, it's just like an initiate. They call you an initiate. When you're learning the mysteries, you're considered an initiate. Albert Mackey wrote about this stuff. Okay, he wrote an encyclopedia about the Masons. He was a very prominent Mason and well regarded. Okay, so when you have these Masons way back 100 years ago saying, well, this is what we're going to do, and they do it, and then you go along with the beliefs they tell you that they plan for you, wait a second, you don't question that? You need to question these things. You can't just go along with these different movements without questioning, what the fuck am I following? Listen, there's nothing wrong with some of their ideas, you know, meditation, healthy eating, all this stuff. But you need to also think about it, that they are doing these things, and sloppily, I might say, doing these things, to wake you up, to wake people up. Because if they're not woken up, they can't go down that esoteric track. They can't go into the religion part of it. Because whether you like it or not, there's Masons behind Mormonism, Baptists, you know, the Christian religion. You name it, and the Christian religion is run by the Masons, okay? And the church, Masons everywhere. And, you know, you don't get it. You know, when the president's a Mason, all the politicians are Masons, when our intelligence agencies are run by Masons. And then you read their old writings, all the way back to Manly P. Hall. And he tells you, this is the stuff they plan. You know? You know, Manly P. Hall, he put a lot of other stuff in there. He talked about, you know, the key. The key from the gods is given to the wise men to know what is good and what is evil. Okay. Then you must also understand, well, you can't be truly awakened and have some kind of key if you do not understand that the people perpetrating the evil are also the ones, well, wanting you to go down these paths to betterment, to enlightenment, to seek more knowledge, the New Age movement. You know, you have to question that. Is that really good people? You know, if they're the same people that are going and doing these things like the bomb false flag. And I could say bomb false flag on YouTube here because mainstream media has also. Okay, so I'm just saying, repeating what they said. This is what they said. Okay, so you got, because you can on YouTube, you got to be careful. But anyways, I'm just repeating what they said. That's all. They're allowed to say it on YouTube. So that's what I'm saying. Anyways, the craziness is when they do these things, when they perpetrate these different things to wake people up, and people wake up, and then they go down these paths that were laid out before them, without recognizing who they need to fight. It's okay to learn this new esoteric mystery stuff, but you also need to understand why you are learning it. It's been planned for you. If you don't understand that, how the hell are you going to fight against what they're doing if you keep on going down the road of what they planned? So it's tough. It's tough, ciphering their ciphers, because these people are not good people. I've dealt with them in my own life. These people are bad people, period. When you're inducing fear into populations, you're not a good person. When you're part of the entertainment world where you're constantly putting trauma and evil in front of people's faces, you're not a good person. If you're taking part in these things, we do this evil to create the good so that it brings about our Messiah and this stupid religious Frankish bullshit, well, then you're not a good person. So you gotta understand, this love and light, this new age bullshit, this, I'm gonna go down this path and just follow later along where they said I was going to go. Well, that's freaking retarded. That's stupid. What's wrong with you? It's not cool. Unacceptable in my book. If you had a situation where all you had to do is from day one teach people right, and then you'd have an end result of good. But instead you choose, well, we're just going to put all this evil, this bad, and just totally convolute all of society with bullshit, and then make it so everybody sees there's so much bullshit, something that has to be done, so we can go in and do it the way we want to do it, and set up our own rules and standards and rules and politics and government. Well, that's wrong. You're taking part in wrong. These people are evil. Whether they're in the FBI, the CIA, NSA, fucking NASA, I don't care, NASSholes, they're part of this shit too. They get one of the largest portions of the black budget for social engineering. Yes, they do. So, understand, these people are lying. They're deceiving you. But if you're going to regurgitate the shit that they want you to regurgitate, where's your head? Some of their stuff is great to learn, and it can even be very beneficial to your own life. But you have to understand, you got to take the good knowledge, right? Make it yourself. It doesn't need to be part of a group. You don't have to join a yoga class. You can learn your own stretching techniques on yourself. You don't have to join some new age movement. You don't have to join some religious group. Spiritual can be just between you and your God. It's probably the most important thing. You don't have to, get into some kind of cult, which, basically all this stuff I'm seeing online where they're all getting into this stuff. Let me tell you something. It was written about that they're going to get people to start calling Jesus Yeshua, just to convolute that whole thing and destroy the primary base of Christianity. See, they want you into the Christianity so they can slowly insert their bullshit through their mega churches and all that other shit, or through the online stuff where they can set the narratives up. And they also want you in the New Age movement so they can scare the other people into this side. They don't get it. None of you get it. You don't get it. It's been planned. It's all been written. These people wrote down in books that this is what they were going to do. So you need to question, hey, wait, I'm starting to look at all these different esoteric things, learning stuff, which is great. It's great to learn a lot of things like that. It's excellent that you're learning new knowledge. But what's behind that knowledge? Why are you learning it? Why is it available to you? There's so much. You can go online on YouTube and find out about all this different esoteric stuff and everything else, you know? But when, you know, people like me have to sneak around on YouTube just to put a video on, why we gotta get chased around? You can't figure it out? Why I can't even use my name on YouTube? You can't figure it out. They want you into this shit. They want you into this shit because once your mindset is in a certain parameter, they can start to lead you down the path they want. You know, their overall ideas aren't horrible. It's the way they're going about achieving their goals that's the problem. And when they go about achieving their goals, doing false flag terrorism, bombing people, killing people, starving people. Wait a second here. You think the end result's going to be good? There ain't going to be no good end result when you're dealing with assholes like this. Their ideas are great. Everybody getting along, perfect happiness, peace, all this bullcrap. All right? But I don't think they really want that because they wouldn't be going about it the way that they're going. You know, the way they're going by using manipulation through mind control. Trauma-based mind trauma. All right? Trauma is not a positive word. When you have traumatic injuries or traumatic pain or traumatic experiences, that's a bad thing, not a good thing. They're using that as control. When you have these people that are using those things, they could say they want one world peace all they want. But when you're doing evil, it's not peace they want. They just want control. It's sad. What's up, Max? Anyways, that's about all I had to say. You know, I wish people would pay more attention and start going back and, you know, not reading these people just to gain the knowledge that they're sharing and information they're sharing. But why? What were the goals? You know, read Alice Bailey, Madame Blavatsky, you know, freaking, what's his name? Freaking, what's his name? Francis Alcott, or whatever the hell it was. What was his, whatever, Alcott, Madame Blavatsky's boyfriend there, or whatever he was. You know, all those people, Alice White, all of them. The Fox sisters. Learn what they were all about. Learn what they were all about. You know, they preached all these good things while deceiving people on the back end. And that's all that these people are doing, is preaching greatness and deceiving you on the back end. You know, just like those mega church freaking preachers. You know, so saying all the nicest shit in the world. All they care about is that basket getting filled up. That's all these people are. They're money-grubbing, greedy bastards that want to control you. If they can make a couple bucks along the way while they're fucking you, they will. And that's what they're doing. That's why you got to watch out donating money online and all that shit. Let's see how many times I've seen they come and go. These shills come and go, collecting money, and then they disappear. And then they'll show up like a year later. Oh, look, more people woke up. I'll rob them. No. Don't give your money to those people. Don't give your money to people fucking online. No. The truth is free. The truth is free. The truth is free. If somebody's charging you for the truth, they're lying. You know, it's like going to the car dealership. Every time the car salesman lies to you, it's costing you money. Basically, every time they're opening their mouth because they're lying, it's costing you money. That's what these people are. They're just car salesmen in truth. They'll give you a little bit of truth so they can sell you the lie and steal your money. That's not cool.